Everybody be ready, ads incoming.
The missile is very tired. He is eepy.
Were they following me the whole time? No, 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 don't be cute. Ah! I'll let the boot be Cooper. Okay. Yippee! Yippee!
Oh my god! 507 aliens, you can take 5.
Om nom nom. Thank you for the tasty flight. Om nom nom. Thank you for the tasty flight. The people are in a time for chaos. The people are back.
Well, hello. Hi, lovelies. Welcome back. It's been a while. Hi, how's everyone doing? Thank you, Elisa, for 12 months. What the fuck? That is not right. That is absolutely not right. That is so wrong. Hi, Amber. Don't kick your feet too strong. It will hurt your tummy again. Harp, hi. How you doing? How's your day going? Hi, werewolf. Thank you for the 5 bits. But hi, welcome back, everyone. It's been a while. It's been a bit. Wait, this song is too excited for what I'm about to say. Yeah, Rasputin is better. So, hi, welcome back, everyone. I am so sorry. I've been gone for so long and with so little, information in between. Well, those on my Discord knew what was going on. But let's just put the Discord link in there just in case someone is not there. Just so you know, you have to verify your age. And to do so, you have to show your ID to a bot. We don't get to see them. Me or the mods don't get to see them. It's just so that I'm sure everybody there is over 18. But yeah, so I know, I think I've spoken a bit about the fact that my grandma had been sick since her birthday back at the end of June. Unluckily, a little over a week ago, she passed away, so I had to fly back to Italy, do all of the funeral stuff with Rasputin in the background, sure. So I have been a bit all over the place, but I am very excited to get back into streaming. And what better way to stream again today with the game Cooking Companions? I am so excited about this game. Ember, the amazing Obituary, got it for me some time ago, and I've been wanting to play it, but then I was always like, oh my god, it's a bestie Mike. Hi. How you doing, Mike? You're at work right now. I hope work is going well. But yeah, Ember got it for me, and I'm super fucking excited about it. And I really like, oh, it looks so cute. But I'm afraid it's not going to be a cute game. Admin stuff. So for this week, I plan on streaming, well, today, hi, I'm here, tomorrow and on Friday. Always my 6 p.m, so always this time. So we're getting back into the swing of things. I think tomorrow we'll go ahead with Catherine, because it's been like a month since when I played the other parts of the game. So it's going to be fun. If you see my PNG move their mouth when I'm not talking, it's my fan, because it's still very warm here in Europe. At least Northern Europe, well, South Europe as well. My mom was telling me back in Italy, it's hell. But yeah, so just to let you know, the microphone is not doing anything weird. And finally, you can see in the pinned comment something called stopkillinggames.com. But thank you so much for stopping by, Mike. I really appreciate it. Thank you. I just wanna give Mike a hug right now. You guys cannot see it, but I'm doing the grabby hands. But yeah, so the Stop Killing Games is it's, how can we call it? It's a movement. I don't know if you guys have noticed, with many of the games that we buy, we don't get to actually own them and keep them, especially because now we buy them all as digital games. We don't get the CDs anymore. And you have games like some that this year had the announcement that in a couple of months their servers would be like just not, they wouldn't pay for their servers anymore, so people will actively not be able to play certain games anymore. And there are some games that I really love that are dying. For example, like The Path, which I was planning actually on maybe streaming it, which is I've been booped. So yeah, yeah, you understand me, Harp. But yeah, so games like The Path, which because of Windows updates, the game is slowly dying. Every time you update your Windows, there is a chance that the game will not be playable anymore. And other games where instead it's directly who is the server providers, that they just don't wanna upkeep it anymore and not update it or anything like that. So this specific movement is to try and get governments to create ways so that we don't get what we've been getting lately with video games, like with big like EA or other people just being like, no, you don't own the game, we can just remove the file from your computer at any time or make it unplayable at any time. So there are various types of actions you can take. If you are a European citizen, right now there is a petition you can sign that will be shown directly. It's a government petition. I know that there are petitions for the UK, Canada, Australia, and now the entire EU. I know that there are some actions for Americans to take. So yeah, it's not, it's not like, for example, let me actually put it in the chat. There you go. Remember to do your daily PAL if you have not done it yet today. It's not something where people's lives are at stake on it, so it's not something as important as, for example, helping Palestine, but this is something that you can do, and I think it's very important for us as digital citizens to have rights in this digital world. And I know that in the EU, I'm way more protected than in other countries, but also I don't want people to be exploited and our money taken for something that then we cannot actually actively use. Because if this happened in the real life and they said, oh, you can buy a car, but in 5 years, oh, I will just turn off your car and you cannot use it anymore. Why? Because I said so. That would be unacceptable. And when the gaming industry is making record earnings and then letting go of so many people, it's crazy and it's ridiculous. Also, a reminder, I'm doing all of the admin stuff right now before we start the game. Reminder, there is a strike ongoing with SAG-AFTRA for the gaming industry. I could not find the link. I have to find it again. I will be there by tomorrow. So it's okay to still stream games, but just be aware. Just inform yourself about the use of AI in games that are coming out, and just boycott anything that is using that. A lot of VAs have been talking about their voice or their likeness being stolen and then reused for games and marketing and stuff. So yeah, just be aware of that. Okay, I think I finished all of my mini activist moment. Hi. I really, like, it's been a while, and I really, like, this is stuff that it's important to me, and I thought it's important to inform you guys. So yeah, I think we can transition to our game now. Let me see if we can stop the music. This is your hair. Oh my... Okay, okay, when I muted the music before I started streaming, it was all cute. It was all cute. It was all like happy-go-lucky music. Why the first thing I hear when I unmute the game is "This is your hell. Help us." I need you guys to hear what I heard. This is what I was hearing. Okay, guys, when I muted the game, this is what I heard. Yeah, I guess we're cooking for hell now,
Thankfully, they put
werewolf.
in the thing where you can. Oh god.
But yeah, this is the music I was hearing.
I sneezed and threw a grenade. Holy shit.
Like it's been 10 minutes.
I did not mean to do that.
I did not expect this. Oh, it's the sneeze grenade. I haven't seen this one in a while. Normally when we get your clips, it's more like cutscenes. Okay. I have my coffee. And I have now I'm scared. So I guess it's a great time to start the game. Shall we? This game is not suitable for children or those who are easily disturbed. Do you wish to continue? Yes. Oh, please read this carefully. Okay. You are in the wrong position for this. Okay, Gregor, that walk was brutal, but this cabin is amazing. Full kitchen, running water, it really has everything. Anatoly, finally a place I can read a good book in peace. Mariah, I can't wait to chew! I did not know where this was going. Oh, I start streaming again? Well, I'll look forward to it whenever you start up again. Oh, I'm so sorry about surgery. I hope it's, well, hip, it's always a thing. I had my uncle go through it. So, get yourself very nice pillows. I'm sorry, everyone, it must be the dust. Karen, get those allergies under control, Mariah. Don't worry, guys. I'm sure with a little elbow grease we can make this cabin shine. So are you volunteering to clean, Gregor? No. So many supplies here. Guess we'll have to go out and get what we need. There's a fireplace for making stew, so let's gather up firewood, okay? Leave that to me, little guy. I'll tidy up around the cabin. Need to save Mariah from dying due to this dust. Haha, yeah. They are adorable. Hi, what's your name? Anatoly is the human, I guess. What is your name? I love you. I will die for you. Hey, allergies are nothing to joke about, Karen. Look, he jumped. She's not dead yet, Pipsqueak. Calm down. Thanks, Anatoly. I think I'll go foraging outside. With over 450 mosses, 900 fungi, and 70 slime molds. There's bound to be a treasure up here. Yeah, little fella. Roughing it is fun. Anatoly knows so much about edible foods. We're in good hands. I think the slime molds will be the most delicious. Most certainly not. What about the fungi? Do you even know which ones are poisonous? I could figure that out. You can be the canary in the coal mine, Anatoly. I'm not ending up a corpse here. The faces are so cute. Keep both eyes open, little guy. Plenty of wolves and brown bears around. There are bears here? Halsing mentioned? They won't be a problem. I read up on 10 different techniques to incapacitate them. Oh, okay. Number 1 is Anatoly. Oh yeah, sorry, Mariah. Got carried away again. I'll help Anatoly look for food. I'm definitely better at warding off wild animals. If we come up empty-handed, we can always eat some of the food we've brought. You mean the emergency rations? Bad idea, chump. Hey, Anatoly and Mariah are getting the food. Gregory's gathering the firewood. That makes you our designated chef. Everyone looking at you expectantly. You nod. Oh, we are a person of few words. Got it. Very excited to try your cooking. Alright, everyone, let's go work while there is still sunlight. Ugh, sunlight. What the fuck did I say? Later. Mariah, Anatoly, Gregor. The three exit the cabin, leaving you and Karen alone. I think Anatoly put the supplies in the kitchen. Thanks for helping out with the cooking. Tutorial. To save the game. Okay. Save the game, right click, or hit the escape button. Perfect. This menu will also allow you to adjust volume levels or exit title screen. How are volume levels? We need a chef hat? Wait. I got you. Let me find. Oh, I got you. Did petition stuff so I didn't see the screen only not that we're playing? Oh, yes. So I know very little about it. I just know that I've been wanting to play it for a while. So oh, I need to save like a website that just gives me PNG because I use it so much. Good that the volume sounds good. Oh no, this one wouldn't work. Yeah, I know that there is lore and theories. That's all I know. And that's enough for me to be like, I wanna play this. Help! Wait. Flip vertical. Oh, no. I had to flip horizontal. Transform. So, flip vertical again. Flip. Horizontal. There you go. Chef Leo. Perfect. How does it look? Fashion. Fashion. Very. See how I wear my chef hat? Very cutesy. Very demure. Going back to the main menu, okay, perfect. Be sure to save. Very demure. I need to add it as a sound. I'll do it after. Let me take a note of it before I forget, because... okay, so... SAG-AFTRA link and demure sound redeem. Or should it be like a redeem? Like, it's not going to be a voice, but it's going to be a persona. I could be like very demure for like 5 minutes. You see? Karen, very cutesy, very demure. She doesn't have the green cut crease as she goes to clean the house. Do you have any experience making meals? Me? I love cooking, so yes, of course.
Sucking Fortnite?
We'll drink cola! Yippee! Wait, let me drink. Thank you, Harp. Ah. Is that so? Looking at you, I think you'd be good serving up food poisoning. Well, fuck you, Karen. Don't smile when you say that. Ma'am, I'll pull your braid. Right. It looks like Karen will remember that. She remembers stuff. Anyways. Going to check out the living room. Let's talk later. Karen heads to the living room and starts looking at the books. You decide to look around the kitchen to find ingredients for the meal tonight. Oh, you know, so you can search things more than once. Not very demure, Karen. Let's look in the drawers. Check doors on the left. Just some dirty knives. Drawers. Check the drawers above the mouse hole. Some kind of mold is growing in this one. Maybe Karen will find it appetizing. Just feeding Karen.
nom. Thank you for the tasty fly.
Thank you for redeeming your daily fly. Pickles is absolutely not going to use those flies for dark magic. I swear. Check the drawer above the wood pile. Something is making it difficult to open. You pull it open with all your might.
Wee, cabbage!
Hello! Hi, cuties! Look at the potato! Trumpet sound off. They just say what they are. Never fear, Onion is here. Bread! Like my cousin Cornbread says, I'll rise to the occasion. I love you. Innocent little pickles, yeah.
Raspberry!
Always very raspberry.
Oh, yeah?
Potato? Cabbage stuffed me into this drawer. Okay. Tag yourself. Oh yes, you would be Onion. I feel like I would be Cabbage. You know? Of course Elisa is Raspberry. Who are we? Like, we knew. We knew. We been new. I'm pretty sure this counts as kidnapping. Yeah, I am Cabbage. We are the Chumpettes. Why talk with those boring humans? All they have to give you is drama. Funny, we're playing this just doing some writing on my story where two of the main characters are based on Russia. And some of their very similar to this game. I know that there is some,
Hello, beautiful.
Hi, Charles. Hello. How are you? Thank you for passing by. I hope your day is going great. I am good. I am melting from the heat here, but I'm very happy to be back and stream again.
You can stop that.
Also, we have cute vegetables and bread on screen, so I'm very excited about it. Just look at them. Come chat with us instead. We'll share valuable recipes you can cook. We'll share with you our secret Trumpets recipes. Collect them all to become a 5-star chef. You can find unlocked recipes in the main menu under extra. To celebrate, here's your first recipe card. Roasted eggplant with sesame and pomegranate. Meat free! You unlock your first recipe. If you ever want to talk, just come to the drawer. Chompats! Let's move out! I love them. It's okay, thank you. I feel already the fresh breeze that you bring in. I feel it. I feel it internally. I am so... Listen, my brain was like vegetables and fruit, same thing. You also remember I don't eat fruits, so of course I would ignore raspberry. Cabbage rudely slams the door closed. You wonder if what you just saw was real. You're slightly worried about what this means for your mental state, but only slightly. Hey, did you find the supplies? You shake your head. Anatoly lied, he actually put them in the bedroom. Idiot. Here you go. You got the emergency supplies. Karen leaves you alone. You start a fire with some wood and get to work on cooking dinner. Tonight's entree, vegetable stew. Wayward! Hello! Hi, sweetie. How are you? How's your day going? Oh my god, look at you. You are playing Demonologist, which, incidentally, we'll play together next week together with Mask XO. You're trying today.
I was trying to stretch.
Oh,
was
I hope that at least if it's a bad day, it gets to at least be a neutral day. If not, to be a good rest of your day. I'm sending all the love and hugs from here. But yeah, I hope it's nothing too big and too bad. I know that you're searching for work. I hope that is going well. Did they get back to you, the ones that sent you the image instead of actual like form to fill in? In a large saucepan over medium heat, you heat some water with potatoes, carrots, and celery in it. 15 minutes later, you drain the pan and set the vegetables aside. Placing some butter in the saucepan, you melt it over medium heat. You got this, I believe in you, Wayward. Pouring some chopped onions in, you cook it for about 10 minutes. The onions are tender and translucent. Perfect. You next mix in some flour, salt, pepper, and heavy cream in the saucepan, adding the vegetables to the mixture. I'm just reading out a recipe right now. Hours pass. We're back! More firewood than you'll ever need. Found some wild sorrel. Maybe tomorrow we'll have a bigger bounty. Anatoly is burying the lead. We saw a red deer. Mariah spotted it. Yeah, that's great. Anyways, killed 17 spiders today while you were looking at a deer. Why did you have to kill them? We could have kept them in a jar and fed them things. They could have been our pets. 17? That's 2 entire families of spiders. Yeah! Oh, I hated doing that sound with my mouth. That should come at no surprise. There are over 160 species of spiders here. Oh. 160? Don't worry, Mariah. I'm sure there will be all in the bathroom or something. No. Almost all of them were near the couch. Yeah! Hate it. This ain't Australia, they won't hurt you. Yeah! Unless, like, it's a violin spider. We have those in Europe. So, those are not the best, no. But yeah, majority won't kill you. Or a false Black Widow. But yeah, majority will kill you. You're going to be fine. I was going to sleep on the couch. There's 16 of them there. There were 16 of them there. I'm not sleeping on the couch then. And there's only 2 beds in the bedroom. Don't sweat it, Mariah. I can sleep anywhere. So I'll use the rocking chair. Just in case any of them swarm the couch, I'll sleep with one eye open. Thanks, Gregor. Karen and Anatoly, you two take the bedroom. Thanks, big guy. Joke's on you, Gregor. I always planned on taking one of the beds. Hey, Anatoly, I snore louder than a lumberyard. Sweet dreams, chump. Okay. She's cunty, I kinda like her. You turn your back to your bubbling vegetable stew and try a bite. Oh, it looks cute! This tastes pretty good. You cooked vegetable stew. You set the table and ask everyone to dig in. She's cunty, I fear. Oh wow, this smells delicious. Thank you. You must be a world-class chef. Karen takes a bite. It's bland as hell.
Everybody be ready at Zincan.
See, Mariah and I, one brain cell. Tasted like every other vegetable stew. So generic. Look at her! Cheeky bitch. Could probably use some meat next time. Gross. For a side dish, we could bake.
My name's Starion, and you must be Lionel.
Hi, Astarion. For a side dish, we could bake some bread and utilize the Fragaria Vishka. Commonly known as strawberries. For some Anatoly, just say strawberries. You don't need to be a smart ass. Nobody cares, Peepsqueak. Karen, again. She knows. Enjoy the lurk. Walk that goldfish. I like that Pickles is there. Kind of looks like he's sitting on the table with everybody else. Everyone laughs at Karen polite ribbing. Nobody makes you happier than nothing. Jesus. I read the word ribbing and my brain just blank. Anyway, nothing makes you happier than cooking a great meal for friends. This could very well be the best day you've ever had. You go to bed stuffed. Day 0. One day.
Very demure.
Very demure. Hey, you up? How you sleep? I was so warm last night, I didn't even need a blanket. What time is it? About 1 hour until dawn. Well, you two quiet down. Trying to sleep over here. Oh. Gregor, the birds outside aren't making much noise yet. We didn't bring many supplies, remember? Better get a head start on gathering food. It's too early for this. Gregor, did you see any spiders last night? There was a small one in the bathroom. Actually, I did see a centipede by the sink. Mariah turns a little pale. Karen's messing with you, Mariah. Let's find more wild sorrel today. Ugh. If you're a lucky little guy, maybe I'll teach you how to catch some wild brown trout. What's with you and meat, big guy? Yeah, her face. Anatoly's herbalism books stated that there's many more species of plant to eat out here. Let's leave the fish alone. Maria, are you a vegetarian? You know I'm not into meat. That's a shame. I wake up early to go fishing. Cheer up, Karen. We'll get to observe the trout at the very least. Maybe we'll see more red deer today. That sounds like a waste of time, Gregor. Maybe we'll find some blackthorn berries. Blackthorn berries. Blackthorn berries? But I know that there is a space. My brain wants to read it all together. I love blackthorn berries. We'll be back later. Can you watch our stuff today? You nod. Thank you. Thanks. Don't steal anything, okay? You nod. Maria, Anatoly, Gregor, and Karen leave the cabin with a skip to their step. You're alone, but thankfully, you have a drawer of chompets to keep you company. Okay, each day you'll be asked to explore a different part of the cabin. You get one choice. Then the day will end. Choose wisely. What do you want to check out today? Okay, so guys, we have options. What should we do? We could talk with the Chompets. I don't know, maybe they'll tell us their story. We could check out the bedroom. That's where Karen and Anatoly stayed. Maybe we find something about them. We can look at the bathroom. I don't know what could be in the bathroom. And we can look into the basement. Why would we want to see the basement? Oh, ciao, Jed. Hello. How you doing? How's your day going? Hope you're doing well.
God, I love Snorkel. What the fuck happened to him?
Oh, he
How
ascended.
did that happen?
He ascended into heaven.
Someone clip that.
Wow.
Someone clip that.
Why do we need to go to the basement,
Please.
Jed?
I need to see that again.
We could keep the basement for
I'm so
later.
excited.
Maybe. Why? Listen, I am the type of person that would not be in a horror movie because I would just run out at any point in time. Anytime. But yeah, people. Okay, we have one for the basement. Any more suggestions? If not, we are going to... Guys, if you're making me go to the basement, that's where we're going. But hi, Jed. How are you doing? Hope you're well.
The people are in a time for chaos.
Bedroom? We could find stuff. I feel like we can get shit on Karen in the bedroom. Jed is just hoping to drag somebody in the bedroom. It's typical. Okay, let's go see the bedroom, shall we? Because I want to know more about Karen, and maybe we'll find out that maybe she's not a total bitch. She might just be a bitch with a backstory. That's interesting. Karen and Anatoly kept the room pretty clean. Looks like, well, one must have made the bed again. There's a mouse. Only one of them made their bed, though. You look underneath one of them. You found some extra emergency supplies. You decide to look through them and start planning your next meal. We're back! Knock it off, Mariah. It's pretty rare to be scared of one. It's not. Who knew the big guy would be so scared of it? Shut up. You don't understand. What are you scared of, Gregor? I don't think anyone understands, Gregor. It was just a marmot, Gregor, not a monster.
The people
Aw.
are back.
Oh, welcome back, people. Mariah laughed so hard that your ears ring. I'm not yelling that out. You got it, Mariah. Go for it. Tears are rolling down Mariah's cheeks. She's laughing so hard that she's about to hyperventilate. Stop her from hyperventilating? Absolutely not. One less mouth to feed. What? Was that one of our internal thoughts? What do you mean? What do you mean? You don't get it. It's pretty personal. Then please explain, big guy. Gregor looks incredibly uncomfortable. Let's leave him alone. We found some raspberries and elderberries near the cabin. Quite the selection of species here. Anatoly, if you mention the number of species again, I'll deck you. We also found more wild sorrel. We say cook, but the demons inside me say cook for one less person. Is this going to be enough for a good meal? Everyone is looking at you for an answer. You decide to do an inventory of all available ingredients. It takes you a while, but you decide your specialty: cabbage rolls. You bring a large pot of water to a boil. You let the cabbage leaves boil for 2 minutes, draining the pot into the sink. I like that I'm just reading recipes. In a medium mixing bowl, you combine some cooked rice, onion, an egg, salt, and pepper, along with some tomato sauce. Use your hands to mix thoroughly and decide to wash your hands. It won't come off. What? Dividing the rice mixture evenly between the cabbage leaves, you then roll them up and tie a string around them so they stay in one piece. You place the cabbage rolls in a large skillet over a medium heat, pouring the rest of the tomato mixture over the top. Covering it, brings it to a boil. Reduce the heat to low and let the cabbage rolls simmer for about 40 minutes, being sure to baste it with the liquid. Look at them! You cook cabbage rolls. Mariah looks optimistic. Karen looks skeptical. Anatoly looks curious. Gregor looks thrilled. You watch intently as everyone takes the first bite. Yeah, probably the squirrel is there against its own will. That's pretty darn good. Wow, I could eat the whole batch myself. I think the vegetable stew tasted better, but I'm loving how tender the cabbage is. The sauce is pretty red. Did you use fresh tomatoes for this? It really adds to it. Spoon some of the liquid on top of it. You'll thank me later. Incredible. It's definitely growing on me. This really was something special. Thanks again for cooking. Everyone leaves the dishes behind for you to do. Dishes can wait. Everyone goes to bed full and happy. You fall asleep instantly. Tomorrow will be another great day. Day 2. Good morning, everyone. Mariah is me. Gag. Again, Gregor. Can't you let us sleep in? Not today. Why? Storm clouds are coming. We need to find some food before it begins to downpour. Gregor, you're overreacting. We have enough food to last us a while. Enough food? Isn't she a mood? I thought we used most of the supplies last night's dinner. He's right. The meal you made was delicious, but I used a lot of what we had. Gregor's also correct. Pulls up glasses. Precipitation is unusually high in this area, with many areas being high risk for flooding. Do I hate Anatoly? Maybe. It'd be foolish to not go out and look for food today. Actually, you really think it will be flood? It will flood. Thankfully, the cabin is on high ground, but that doesn't mean we're safe from flood waters. Hi, Vic. Do you want to jump on the table? Jump on the table. Come join me. I think we are about to cook people. I have this weird feeling. It's always a possibility, so it can't hurt to be prepared. Karen, you're losing it, Gregor. Karen, there's nothing to worry about. I think Gregor's right, Karen. You want her to prepare for the worst. I think she's right, Karen. Build to prepare, prepare to fail. Anatoly, let's go out and prepare for the storm. Quarantine should be a key priority today. There's plenty of edible foods, and it has better odds than trying to hunt. Give me a few minutes and I'll plot out a route on some paper. Let me help, little guy. Anatoly and Gregor head to the bedroom to consult the map. Mariah and Karen are still hanging around. Oh, you can't make everyone happy. When given a choice to speak to a character, choose wisely. You can only select one of them. Oh, hi, Becky. How are you? Yeah, it's been a while. How you doing? How's your day? Yeah, I've been offline for quite a bit. Which one would you like to talk to? Guys, who are we talking to? Karen or Mariah? I don't know. Should we go for Karen? She's just so bitchy. I feel like she would be a great girlfriend. Hi, Vic. Sir, that's my coffee. You cannot drink it. Please. Thank you. Go sit in your spot. Thank you, boy. Should we go for Karen? Let's go for Karen. Hey! This paper nailed to the wall looks pretty ancient. Also, oh gosh, my brain just went boo. Did I ask you how you're doing, Becky? I hope you're doing well. What were the old days like? Oh. I don't know what to tell. I don't even know my age. I know nothing. I'm not sure what you mean. But I don't know if that's a constructive answer. So I can say that they're worse. They're better. Or I don't know. Let's say brutal. The past tends to be. The third could give some lore. Let's go for it then. Let's try it. I know what you mean. Escaping from Ukraine was terrifying. I'd never been so scared in my entire life. Do you have any idea how hard it was to get those supplies here? I could have been shot along the way. You hear a cheer from the other room. It did give us lore. It did give us lore. Doing well, finished your song cover. Been dealing with your hand hair for a while. Getting on space, ready to do some recording stuff. Ooh. Change tears on Jet's pager. Nice, nice. How have I been? I did a bit of an update at the beginning of stream. It's been a hard time. Well, you're from Jed's stuff, so you probably have heard me talk about my grandma, my nonna. She passed away a little over a week ago, so I've been a bit all over the place. She's been sick for a bit lately, so I had to fly back to Italy, and now I'm back. So, but I'm doing fine, you know, just going through things. But yeah, that gave us Harp. You have a good nose for lore. You found it so fast. Gregor and Anatoly came back from their meeting. Gregor is blushing slightly. Why is Gregor blushing? Hey, can you cook something while we're out? Yeah, that's my job. That's literally what I do. You nod. Thank you. Alright everyone. We have our route now. Let's beat those rain clouds. Thank you for the hugs, Becky. I cannot speak. The group leaves, determined as ever. You have the cabin all to yourself. Hmm? What's that noise? Sounds like it's coming from the kitchen. Radio? What's going on with that radio? Oh, thanks, Becky. You didn't even notice it in the ground when you walked in. Did somebody leave this radio here? It looks newer than anything you've seen before. Seems to be broken. Better hold on to this. You got strange radio. Before you cook dinner, what should you check out? Okay. What should we check out? We have the kitchen. I think kitchen would let us speak with the Chompettes. Hopefully. Bedroom. I guess we would figure out why Gregor was blushing, maybe? And a cheer? Who knows? And bathroom. And finally, basement. Guys, why don't we... I'm going to be dumb now. Why don't we go down to the basement? We could... There should be nothing wrong there. Right? Right? Your imagination runs wild, staring at the basement door. It was his fault for chasing them downstairs. What? Just another rabbit dog. You mill around until the others return. Okay, so the basement door was closed. But what? Mariah is back early today. Hey, the others are still looking for food outside. Anatoly found some more berries, but nothing that will feed all of us. Please don't tell the others, but I'm a little worried about our supplies. I crunched the numbers and we don't have enough food even with rationing to last if we get stuck here. Mariah seems disappointed in your inventory management. Can you try cooking with a little less this evening? You know. Thank you. You've done such a great job with meals so far. That's a weird face, Mariah. You're very sweet. Is Mariah blushing a little bit? Mariah will remember that. Okay. Oh! Maybe you can teach me to cook sometimes? You nod. Looking forward to it. You could hold cooking classes here someday. Rudely interrupting a tender moment, the others burst into the cabin. Wait, sorry. I'm excited having my own space 2-3 times a week, doing song covers, book reading. Oh, yeah, that sounds amazing. But listen, you're hearing me read all of this out loud. It's not my strong suit either, but as long as you know. Also, the good thing is that you get to cut it if you're not live. Oh, and cute, safe for work audios. Well, I'm excited to see what you'll put out. Don't be so down, everyone. We get tons of good berries. Jam is so bland without any sugar, though. Do you have any? You shake your head sadly. Yikes. Turn that frown upside down, Karen. Who knows what tomorrow will bring? I'm not smiling for you, Gregor. Ugh. You missed out. The sunset was really tremendous on our way back. Hues of orange, red, even a little purple poking out. Red sky at night, sailor's delight. Red sky in the morning, scared sailors take warning. So we can expect sailor's delight tomorrow? That's awesome. Big guy, we must have walked a few miles today. Beautiful area. You could even see the snow on the tips of the mountains. That rumble sounded like a dying calf. You look from person to person, trying to determine who it was. It was definitely Mariah. Mariah? I'd recognize that sound from anywhere. Guilty. Mariah looks embarrassed, but the group laughs at her honesty. Except for you. You search your mind for something to say, but all you can think of is an old riddle. Those who have it do not want it. Those who have it least succeed. Those who have it for too long perish. When you feed it, it gets smaller. What am I? Dust? Try again, big guy. Everyone is pondering the answer. Mariah's face lights up. I got it! Is it hunger? Correct! That was my guess. So, what's on the menu tonight, chef? Bread and jam. You crush the berries in your small mortar and pestle, spreading it on some crusty bread. Okay. We cooked raspberry jam and bread. The bread's a little tough. Gregor, don't look a gift horse in the mouth. But this homemade jam is to die for. Sorry. No, you're right, Gregor. This bread stinks. Mariah! Everybody laughs. You're not sure it could be called a meal, but it got the job done. Everyone, thank you for dinner and heads off to sleep. You got to bed wishing you had more. You have a strange dream. Something has been clinging to your back for days. You try to see it in the mirror, but you can't get a good look at it. It won't get off. The pain between your shoulder blades is getting worse by the hour. You wander away from the cabin, stumbling by a river to soak your back in cool water. It doesn't work. It cuts deeper into your back, causing the river to run red. You didn't want things to come to this, but you have exhausted all other options. You swim out to the middle. Rocks on the bottom cut your feet. You slip and fall backwards. You push yourself to the bottom, trying to submerge the creature shredding your back. But it won't drown. It won't drown. It won't drown. You splash frantically. Plunging your head beneath the water, you let the current take you downstream. You give up trying to swim to the shore. Water fills your mouth and nostrils. After a minute, you stop struggling against the waters and you gaze up at the sky. You feel it leaving your back, drifting into the sky as you sink to the bottom. As you take your last gasp, you see what was on your back staring into your eyes. But you don't even have the air in your lungs to scream. You wake into a cold sweat. Hi. Hello? Let me catch up on chat. And with the audios, I do
Instead of cooking in a game, why not catch flies for pickle and make fly pie?
right? Well, you can give Pickles flies. There is a tiny redeem. It's the daily fly. And Pickles get his, you know.
Nom nom. Thank you for the tasty fly.
Thank you for redeeming your daily fly. I appreciate it. Pickles is not going to use them for dark magic, I swear. Some ideas mostly comfort stuff, other stuff nice. Channel for some audio. Client TLC with Becky. Oh, cute. Oh, you start playing the ukulele? I have to start again. We'll drink cola. Yippee! Let me drink. But yeah, oh, I love the ukulele. I have an electric one that I love to play. But I have to get back into it. What was spooky? Nothing happened. It was just a dream. It was probably because we were hungry. Okay? Right? Wake up. Still spooky. Sorry, you were making strange noises in your sleep. What's going on, Gregor? Did the lighting wake you up? You woke me up. It woke me up. Tried to fall back asleep, but it's so loud. Anatoly, Ugh. Let's just get back to sleep and talk about this in the morning. Everyone nods in agreement and gets back to sleep. Except for you. You can't fall back asleep. You still have goosebumps from the nightmare. Karen's snoring is making the walls shake. You don't sleep a wink, opening your eyes when you hear Anatoly slamming the door. He sounds petrified. I looked out the door and we're completely surrounded by flood waters. Looks like Sailor's Take Warning was more appropriate for today. Maybe it will clear up tomorrow. Wait. Let me save. You're no optimist, Karen. Yeah? That's all Gregor has going for him. He's also good at chopping wood, though. Haha. Knock it off, you two. Mariah, do you think it will clear up tomorrow? I give it a 27% chance. Based on what? I was bored stiff, so I read a book on local precipitation levels. Anatoly, you're a book nerd, right? Why didn't you read it earlier? Couldn't make it past the cover. It's that, right? Yeah. That bookshelf has some great book on artisan crafting and natural sciences. Why let them sit there gathering dust? How did you arrive at a 27% chance of clearing up tomorrow? It's easy. Take the time of the year, multiply it by a factor of... Mariah begins to explain meteorology to you. She isn't dumbing any of this down. It's similar to where... So the first thing you need to understand, minutes of explanations feel like hours. You look over at Anatoly. He's listening intently to Mariah. So intently, he hasn't blinked yet. You can see his eyes drying up. A tear rolls down one of his cheeks. This is brutal to watch. Mariah finally wraps up her lecture, ending with a bow. Nobody claps. Tough crowd. Mariah, that was awe-inspiring. You lost me a few minutes in, but it's okay. I didn't understand a word of it. Saint Gregor. Anatoly turns to you. There's no telling how long it's to last. We can't leave the cabin until these flood waters stop. Know our food situation. It's a little tight, but I know you'll make the right decisions. I believe in you. Me too. I think it looks like we have enough leftover berries for more bread and raspberry jam. I'll pass on the jam, just give me the crusty bread. Everyone laughs, except for you. With everyone stranded in the cabin, you need to keep everyone fed and happy. You sneak out of the kitchen while everyone's still talking. No. Why would you think, Pickles would use flies for a spell? Flies are not for spells. Flies are for rituals. I mean for nothing. You keep out some crusty bread and get to work making more jam. With the kitchen to yourself, you decide to check in on the Chompets.
Hello.
Hi, Cabbage! Don't worry, as leader of the Chompets, I'll make sure none of the humans know about us.
Onion.
That big guy will try eating me like an apple, so definitely don't tell them about us. Haha. Are your plans going alright? I love you, bread. Got another cornbread classic for you. Did you hear about the bread maker's bakery burning down? No? Her business is now toast. That one is a little stale. Do you know how raspberry and milk were introduced? You tell her no.
Raspberry.
Raspberry milkshake. You let out an audible groan. Did cornbread teach you that one? Nope, wasted an entire day on it. It was well worth the time and effort, Raspberry. Maybe you'll win the annual Chompet comedy competition this year.
Raspberry.
Of course.
Onion.
Not while I'm here. I won choke on stage this year. Isn't that every year, Bread? We still talk about that closing joke, Bread. You're going to do great this year.
Cabbage.
Anyways, don't even think of eating us if you're hungry. Chompets stick together through thick and thin.
Raspberry.
Rain or shine. Feast and famine. Potato, I swear to God, repeat the line or we're locking you up again. Life or death? That's right. Chompets! Move out! Guys, I don't think our edible friends are okay. I think they are not alright. I am scared for them. Chompet group cosplay went, oh my god, I can get green dye for my afro and then just be Cabbage. I can be ahead of Cabbage. Thank you. I know I'm a genius. Anyway, the Chompets somehow managed to close the drawer on themselves. You bring the crusty bread and jam into the living room. Also, Beak is staring at me with a lot of judgment. He doesn't like the trumpets voices I make. Do you, baby? You don't. Karen stops and brings you the food. Took you long enough. Karen looks at the 2 slices of bread left and the mason jar of raspberry jam. There is mold on these last 2 slices of bread. Karen is right. What the hell is the matter with you? You grip the knife tightly in your hand. You think this is enough for 5 of us? Wait, we can't throw the bread away. So we have left. Gregor's right. Anatoly, will mold spore give us food poisoning? No scientist, sorry. Let's pick off as much mold as we can. We can't leave with the floodwaters, so this will have to last us another day. Everyone grimly nods, ripping the bread apart like packs of wolves. Gregor eats the biggest chunk of mold. Disgusting. Pickles is not suspicious. Look at him. No thoughts between those eyes. Not a single thought. Thanks again. Bread and jam isn't much of a meal, but it's more than what we had in Ukraine.
Everybody be ready, it's incoming.
Plenty of rainwater outside, so at least we won't die of dehydration. But until the storm is over, we shouldn't leave the cabin. Should clear up if we give it some time. What makes you think that? One of the books had weather reports. You're illiterate, so that's a lie. Karen, I've seen him reading. Who reads upside down? What do you think? Well, we know that she read the book on weather and he saw it, but he didn't say anything. So I think Karen is right. I'll side with her. Also, she's scary. You're funny. I keep playing pretend, Anatoly. Brutal, Karen. I found an old picture book in the living room, Anatoly. Might be something more your speed. Karen, be nicer. I didn't agree with you for you to be a bitch.
No thoughts, head empty, no demons stop dancing on fly whisk.
Exactly, Pickles. See, Pickles reassured you. Karen smiles at you. I guess let's call it a day. Yeah, sure. Everyone shuffles off to their sleeping area. 6 minutes later. I'm glad you called out Anatoly's bluff. You continue to impress. It's a shame Anatoly's sleeping in the same bedroom. I should have never shared it with him. If it was just me and you, I'm sure we could study and squeeze a few novels in before bed. You nod. Well, we'll have to kick him out at some point, right? Oh, you'll have to tell me about that anatomization book in the bedroom. Really cool pictures in there. Karen looks like she has a crush on you. Let me know if you're ever free for a lesson. Okay? Karen walks away looking very happy. You are definitely sure Karen will remember that. Okay. Our relationship is stronger. You go to sleep very hungry. If you don't dream the entire night, but you sleep through everyone's waking up. And that's how fast a deer could run if startled. Whoa, incredible, impressive. I wish we had a deer here. With the food getting lower, let's just skip today's meal. No. It's only for one day. Various cultures and religions have practiced fasting throughout history. That doesn't make us feel any better, Anatoly. What options do we have? Our food wasn't rationed properly. Anatoly lives mumbling to himself. So passive-aggressive of him. Everyone moves to a separate area. Karen in the bedroom, Gregor in the living room, Mariah in the kitchen, and Anatoly in the bathroom. Who do you want to speak to? I understand that we have a limited amount of days, most probably. So I cannot schmooze up everybody. Right now, the people that we have the strongest relationship with is Karen and Mariah. I think Anatoly is lost. Also, I don't want to talk with somebody in the bathroom. Gregor, I don't think he has much pull in the group. Mariah and Karen both are quite strong. Like, when taking decisions, people tend to follow them. So I would go with one of them. And Karen has a crush on us. Let's go for Karen. Looks like she's just slicing away at a block of wood. Hey! Can I let you in on a secret? I've actually enjoyed your cooking so far. The others expect me to be rude and mean, so I have to keep that reputation up, right? Can't have anyone thinking I'm soft. You're not sure where this is coming from. Promise me you'll give me some cooking lessons soon. Okay? She's not ready yet, but you nod politely. Thank you. You're definitely sure Karen will remember that. Like, the game is getting so dark, and just having these tiny moments of, like, happy music. You leave Karen to go meet up with the others. Everyone looks pretty down this evening. It won't stop. You're all doing great, just a little longer. I'm so hungry. Me too. You wish everyone a good night and get ready for bed. Your stomach is growling more.
The people are in a time for chaos.
You have a strange dream. A boy is yelling at you in the kitchen. You keep telling him to lie down on the tray. But he keeps screaming at you, calling you names. So you show him how it's done. You lie down on the tray and make your body as flat as a board. A smile crawls across his face. His anger turns to courage, and he pushes you into the oven. As the stench of burning hair fills your lungs, you see him sneering back at you. You wake in a cold sweat. Ugh! Everyone seems to be sleeping in later than normal. Their stomachs must have kept them awake all night. The rain is still pouring outside. You can barely make out the trees from the windows. You hear Mariah getting up. She looks petrified. I couldn't sleep. Anatoly has baguette under his eyes. The storm is too loud. Karen looks out of it. The cabin was creaking so much last night. It sounded alive. Gregor looks a little gaunt. I got a good look out of the window. And all I saw was rain. Great observation, Gregor. I was so hungry last night. Kept pacing around the bedroom. Karen turns to you. When is it going to
The people
end?
are back.
Welcome back, people. I'm afraid you missed a nightmare. I checked outside the door again. Floodwaters keep rising. Unfortunately, we're going to need to stay put unless one of us wants to drown in rainwater. Once the weather improves, we'll be able to scavenge for supplies. How close is the nearest town? I don't know. Didn't you have a map on you? I think I dropped while we were running after Gregor. I'm sure he'll show up eventually. Maria and Anatoly go white as a sheet. How are we going to find our way back now? Well, we'll have to ride out the storm. Maria looks at you. We're down to our last slice of bread. I don't know how much longer we can put off eating. The group stares at you. It will clear up in no time. Maybe you're right. The group looks worried. They all gravitate to different areas. Gregor's faked optimism is worrying and Mariah is having a trouble. Which one do you want to speak with today? Oh. Shh. Shh. Let's go. Mariah or Gregor? We have been having a lot of chances to talk to Mariah. Let's go with Gregor. Oh, hey. Oh, positive music again? I know you already searched the kitchen, but I had to double check. A fool's errand. I wish everyone was in better spirits. It can't rain forever, right? Rainfall in this area can last days to weeks. You tell Gregor to stay strong. You know what? Thank you. The group is really thankful for your kindness. Gregor blushes a little bit. I always wanted to be the one that kept everyone in good spirits, but it's obvious you do that much better. Gregor is looking at you fondly. You're sure Gregor will remember that. Yep, exactly that, Harp. The rain is pounding hard against the wooden cabin, but at least none of it is getting inside. You tell Gregor to keep his spirits up and join the others. You call everyone together, they all look nervous. You could cut the tension in the room with a knife. One is staring at you. They're expecting the last piece of bread for dinner. You bring it out, everyone cannot take their eyes off it. You instruct everyone to take a pinch, and slowly all 5 of you tear it apart like a wishbone. Everyone studies their piece of bread carefully, wondering how long it will last. Karen is the first to eat hers, chewing each bite a few hundred times before swallowing. Anatoly chews it cautiously, God's sake, slowly swallowing as he looks at the others. Mariah nipples on it silently, eyes wide, moving from person to person. And Gregor... What's happening to your face, Gregor? Gregor just pops it in his mouth like a cherry. He inhaled it. The group thanks you awkwardly. It's not much, but you've run out of options. You wish everyone good night and get ready for bed. You go to bed starving. Did I not eat a piece of bread? Good morning. Morning. Let me check if the rain has stopped. It's still flooding. What are we going to do? Humans can live about 2-3 weeks without food. Water isn't a concern. Rainfall should end in a day or two, right? Actually, precipitation can occur more than 215 days a year here. Do you really think it will rain that long? Anatoly, it's been days already. What makes you think it will stop soon? Relax, everyone. Let's see how long we can ride this out. Fingers crossed it's done by tomorrow. Panic is slowly creeping in. Everyone's looking scared. But you need to survive. Karen and Gregor begin to discuss the next options. Do you want to speak with Mariah in the kitchen or Anatoly in the living room? Think instead about everything you've done wrong and how you've doomed everyone. Let's go talk to Mariah. I think she needs a little bit of support. Hey, Mariah looks relieved to see you. Oh? How are you holding up? Better question, how are you holding up? Not very good. That's very sweet of you to ask. Mariah looking at you intently. She gets a little closer to you. I noticed you didn't use any meat when cooking. Usually I have to pick it out of the foods the others make, but you respected that. Thank you. Mariah is looking at you with admiration. I need to speak with Gregor for a minute, but thanks again. You're definitely sure Mariah will remember that. Oh? You decide to check out the drawer again. Hi, Potato! Is Cabbage not around? You ask Potato where the others are. They'll be back. They wanted to explore the labyrinth of tunnels around the cabin. Surely you've seen the mouse holes, right? They connect all over the cabin. Must have been some mouse that created them or something worse. Cute music! Anyways, I'm not going to sugarcoat this. Things are going to get worse from here on out. You have a feeling Potato is telling the truth. You realize some drool is leaking out of your mouth. Disgusting. Don't even try to eat me. You'd just get deadly sick if you tried. And from the look of you, you need to retain all the water you can. From rationing to cooking, you failed every common sense measure from basic survival this week. You knew something like this would happen, right? Never mind. With flood water rising and no food now, I think it would be a great time to go over the fundamentals of starvation with you. When experiencing starvation, there are 4 factors that will determine if you live or die. Age, height, weight, and your degree of activity or inactivity. You've been especially lazy, so I think you'll survive a little longer than the others. The Harris-Benedict equation can help you figure out how many calories you need to simply maintain your current weight. The equation produces a number called the basal metabolic rate, or BMR. Stay with me here. BMR equals 655 plus 4.35 times weight in pounds plus 4.7 times weight in inches minus 4.7 times age in years. Got it? For fun, let's try it out on someone here. Mariah, using the Harris-Benedict. She looks like 120 pounds, about 5 feet 5 inches tall, about 20 years old. Crunching the numbers, I think she'd need about 1,388 calories. Hi Tom! Welcome! How are you? Hope your day is going well. Thank you for stopping by.
I'll be honest, I know a lot of people.
We're getting starvation classes from a Potato right now.
Uh,
Let him get this, because frankly, like,
But that's being abnormally stationary.
oh, that sucks. I can't.
She'd left to lay in bed all day and night, just eating, breathing, and using her brain. Not very common when you're starving to death. People tend to get out more. If she was being very active, let's say swimming through flood waters. Oh, your people are giving me yep. And of course, we need to multiply that 1,388 calories by 1.9. So now she needs 2,638 calories per day. That's quite the difference, especially if you didn't ration the food properly. Which you didn't. I guess that wraps up our first survival lesson. Hopefully, you'll never have to speak again. Okay. You shut the door, going over the numbers again. Very informative classes. I don't think any of us can take this much longer. Gregor's voice starts to crack. Oh, just look at his face. I don't want to ask this, but it's time. One of us needs to go outside and search for food. Everyone is silent. I'll go. Mariah, I used to swim all the time near my house. I probably have the best chance swimming through the floodwaters. How did Potato know she was going to swim through the waters? Yeah, he doesn't seem to be doing well. Let me go instead. You won't get very far if anything happens to your glasses, Anatoly. You're blind as a mole rat, remember? That's true, but... Little guy. Let me go. Gregor, sounds good to me. Karen, his arms are the longest. He'll probably be the best at climbing. No, that wouldn't be right. Gregor, let me go instead. I get that none of these options are good ones, but we need to find food or help. Gregor grabs a branch from the woodpile. He cuts it into different measurements. Since we can't come to a consensus, let's draw for it. We'll each pick one. And the shortest will go outside to search for food. You're not worried about drawing. You saw Gregor cut the branch lengths. You pick the biggest. You watch the others intently. Will it be Gregor? Anatoly? Karen? Will it be Mariah? Looks like I got the shortest. Mariah. It's okay. I watched Anatoly forage earlier, so I'll know what to look out for. Just swim until you find higher ground, then scout the area. Maybe you'll find fish out there. Everyone looks heartbroken. Karen, Anatoly, Gregor, I'll keep us alive. I promise. She promised. Everyone watches as Mariah leaves the cabin. The silence is deafening. Goodbye. The door shuts behind her. You can faintly hear her yell about how cold the water is, and then silence. Mariah has left the cabin. I'll sure we'll see her again. The rest of the group nods. Everyone stays up waiting and waiting. The sun has completely set. One by one, each person quietly shuffles off to bed. You have a strange dream. The two women in front of you could be twins. One of them you recognize, the other is a cabin guest. You ask the guest to sit on a shovel, and then you try pushing it into the oven. Her legs are so strong, you can't get her into the oven. You curse at her repeatedly. Like this, you hiss. You stretch out your legs until your toes are almost sticking in the coals. You feel 4 hands on your shoulders, and both of them pushing you in. The familiar smell of smoke and burning hair causes you to throw up on the embers. You can't let it end like this. You rip the metal door off the oven, tearing through the wood logs of the cabin. Screaming, you chase the two through the woods. One of them looks behind her, eyes widening when she sees you. She's terrified. You've never been this angry in your entire life. You're gaining on them. They can't run further. As you trample through the field of wheat, the guest throws a piece of cloth behind her. You catch the glint of it in the sun, golden. As if by magic, the earth splits in front of you, creating a chasm of fire below. You fall downward, screaming as your eyes begin to sizzle from the heat. Hellfire fills your lungs. You are unable to scream anymore. You wake in cold sweat. Hi. Yeah, the music was pretty emotional earlier. This was a cute game. Good morning. Do you think she made it to higher ground? I believe in Mariah. Me too. She'll be fine. Right, little guy? So what do we do now? Just wait? Karen, how long? It's been almost a day since she left. Anatoly and Gregor look nervous. Someone needs to go look for her. We need to wait, Karen. Wait for what? The nearest town is miles and miles away. Waiting is all we can do for now. So it could be days before she gets back? What are we supposed to eat? Mice? Karen, I'm sure Anatoly will agree, but we'll discuss the next options when we get to it. I never should have eaten that much. Karen's hands are involuntarily shaking. Gregor and Anatoly just nod in agreement. They don't even need her to elaborate. You're sure Mariah will make it back? Listen, as a person who's a sucker for Doki Doki Club, I love cute horror. She promised. Everyone retreats to a corner. What do you want to do today? Let's talk to Karen. I really don't want to talk to Anatoly. Oh, hi, guy. Welcome. How you doing? It's been a bit since somebody redeemed that one. But hi, how you doing? I'm good. I am really enjoying streaming again. I hope you're doing well. I know you're excited for some a certain Castlevania thing to come out in a couple of weeks or so. Wink wonk.
Oh.
But yeah, I'm good. Thank you for stopping by. It's great to have you.
Come on.
There's something great about horror with a cute art set. Yes, 100%. Cute aesthetic horror story is such a cool thing. Yes. Yes. 120%.
Oh my God, what happened to my body?
I think we should go check in. What's happening in your clip? I was like, oh yeah, swords, and then just laser. I was a bit surprised. Let's talk to Karen in the bedroom. Hey, you don't have to lie to me. I know Mariah's not coming back. With brown soap for dirt. God, that's a good one. Yes, I'm excited because I found out from, like, technically one of the skins for Trevor is going to be Alucard. And that's all I'm going to be. I'm just going to be Alucard in DBD. That's it. That's all that's happening. I'll just be so happy. Will I quote shit often? Maybe. Maybe. I don't know where she came up with her being the best swimmer. I guess the only one that would have known would be Anatoly. Last summer, Anatoly would watch her swim from the shore. He could have been a lifeguard. Such a good swimmer. She never went under, but if she did, he would have pulled her out easily. Why would she lie about something like that? Karen seems deep in thought. Maybe it's better to leave her alone. You close the door softly. I can't stop thinking about that vegetable stew. I'd be fine with the bread and jam. I'd be fine with just the strawberries. I hope you guys are not hearing my cat yell. Nobody else laughs. I would kill for some vegetables right now. Well, enjoy your leftovers. You would too. I'm going to try and get some sleep. Good night. Night. You fall asleep quickly, but you only dream about desecrating a corpse. Why couldn't I dream about puppies, kittens, anything else? You wake up in a cold sweat. As you do. Yeah. Dream about desecrating a corpse. As one does. Why do I wake up in a different room? People. What do you mean? Good morning. Karen's looking worse. Will you cook for the group today? Cook. But we have no... Why do we have meat? You take out a cutlet of meat and begin to cook it in the oven. Why do we have meat? You cooked meat. Why is it so small? Why do we have meat? Where did you get that? You ignore Karen's question. What's that smell? Where's Gregor? I have to say the dream stories are very interesting. I find myself waiting to be bated breath until the specific children's story I've known is waiting in gingerbread. Yep. But also, where's Gregor? Gregor finally gets off the couch. Where did you... Where did I get the meat? The three are looking at you salivating. You take the charred meat out of the oven, cutting it into small cutlets. They immediately grab some off the plate, chewing ferociously. You take a piece and immediately devour it. Do you have any more of these?
Daddy Halson, they call me.
Werewolf, you cannot make me giggle as I'm cooking meat. I forgot that was a thing. But thank you for redeeming that, werewolf. You explained how the meat is stored securely, hidden, so you can ration it better this time. I understand. Thank you. Anatoly runs to the bathroom, puking in the toilet. You can hear him sobbing for a few minutes. This taste is... Gregor wanders off. Anatoly returns looking choked up. I was too weak. Left to some, don't fight this, Anatoly. Anatoly takes a piece of the plate, turning his back to the group as he eats it. Are we eating Mariah? Do they know we're eating Mariah? Was Mariah living a metaphor? You can hear him crying. Finally, my focus is coming back. Going to read some of those books. Keep them occupied, okay? Karen leaves you with the men. Who do you want to talk to? Who, the, what, the, who, the, why, the, Hi, Anatoly, you and I never spoke until now. Gregor. Why do you always have the happy music, sir? Hey, thanks for cooking the meat earlier. I was nearly passing out from hunger pangs. Even if I'm a meat and potatoes kind of guy, I appreciate the vegetarian dishes you made earlier. You really respected Mariah's boundaries. Thank you. You smile. If there's extras, leave me a little bit more meat. Okay? Gregor will remember that. Going to see how Anatoly is doing. Later. You have the bedroom all to yourself. Or do you want to check first? I've been looking at that floorboard since the first time we were in the bedroom, so I want to check it out. Man, I knew this game is a lot from video essays, but it's just like, I have some just very, like, basic theories, like that they're supposed to be refugees running out of Ukraine from, like, an old war, not this specific one. But then that's it. I don't know much else. You notice a bone sticking out. Is it a human bone? Nope, chicken bone. Gross. Inside the nightstand. Onion! Don't be a crybaby, it's just me. Onion! I was just playing with some of the toys in these drawers. You're far too old to enjoy these. You're never too old for toys. Anyways, need to attend the secret Chompat meeting. Smell you later. Onion bounces out of the bedroom. The drawer has various children toys in it. What's this? June 26, 1862. Another body of a child has been discovered within the city of Zakopane, with the remains stuffed into a barrel full of potatoes. The cause of death was identical to earlier victims, with significant blood loss due to multiple stab wounds to the stomach. This marks the fourth victim by the butcher of Zakopane in less than a month. You take the bloody newspaper with you. Listen, Onion from Steven Universe eats baby. Hours passed. The meal gave everyone the perseverance to keep going. They can never be satiated now. We've waited long enough. What's for dinner? You calmly explain that you want to ration the meat better this time. No dinner. Fine. I understand. I can wait. No arguments? Perfect. Everyone decides to call it an early night. You fall asleep instantly. You have a strange dream. You're having dinner with a blacksmith, but he's not touching his food. The only light in the room comes from the oven. He clears his throat, stroking his beard. I can forge anything, he says. Your eyes have been giving you issues lately, so you reply, forge me a new eye then. You laugh, but then the ropes come out. He ties you to your chair with a long rope to prevent you from moving. You rip the rope apart without even trying, so the blacksmith uses a thicker one. No turning back now. The blacksmith takes a hot poker out of the coals. He makes his eyes glow as he scowls at you. He slowly brings back the poker, aiming carefully for your eye, before plunging it through your skull with a sickening crunch. The force of the blow throws you backwards a few feet. You are unable to break the ropes. The blacksmith stands over you,
Everybody be ready, it's incoming.
spitting on your body as he raises the poker again. You wake in a cold sweat. As a person with a fear of things in my eyes, no thank you. No. I think that's the case of an older Stark event I could have swore I saw in this game before a recent event in Ukraine. Yeah. You wake up to see Gregor looking out the window. He turns to you, not smiling. Take a look out of the window. Do you notice anything? The floodwaters have receded a little bit, but everyone is still bound to the cabin. The trail used to be completely visible. It's gone now. What did that voice say? Oh, you get to survive. Good job, guy. Hey, it was a good gamble. Well, I guess you lost your soul to pickle. Just got to be timed out for a little bit. Thank you for trying. Good morning, big guy. Where's Mariah? This might sound a little crazy, but every night around 2 a.m., I can hear her outside. She makes this awful gurgling noise, like she's trying to get water out of her lungs. Have you heard her, Gregor? Welcome back, guy. Sometimes when the rain gets faint, I think I can hear her whispering. I haven't heard anything like that. When she's whispering, it's like she's trying to tell you something. Right. Yes. No, there isn't a whole ban option. Just muting for 30 seconds. For now. If people like it, we can make it a little bit of a bigger gamble, though. But, hello? Hi, sir. Sometimes I hear her crying through the radio. But that's just a broadcast. Right? Why am I playing this? I think we should have another piece of meat for breakfast. Yes? It's what she would have wanted. What's gotten into you, Anatoly? Anatoly looks at you, begging. Bring us another slab. Sir, Madame, nerd. Please. He clearly doesn't have the stomach for it. I can't get that taste out of my mouth. Help me. Anatoly. Gregor looks hurt by Anatoly's words. I think he's right. Please bring us more of that meat. You grab some of the meat from your secret hiding place. You cut it into square, add it into some boiling cauldron water. It will taste bland without any seasoning, but you need to serve it quickly. Smells good. Yeah, the glasses with the scary face is with hi. Also because his mouth is kind of like pursed compared to the smiling. It just looks slightly derpy. What's taking so long? Boil it faster. It looks almost done. Patience. It's finally finished. You serve the meat in bowls. Gregor drinks the broth first before swallowing the chunks whole. Anatoly creates ripples in the broth with his finger. He isn't eating. I'm sorry about earlier, everyone. I don't know what overtook me. Mariah. Anatoly begins to weep. You look over at Karen. You didn't notice her eating. There's just an empty bowl now. Yeah, nothing scary. Totally fine. Karen is staring right at you. How much more meat is left? You explain how most of it has gone bad. This is the last of it. How could you be so careless again? You remember Karen's knife. You need to think fast. What the hell are we supposed to do now? Wait around again? This storm isn't ending. You clear your throat. Anatoly. Yes? I think tomorrow you should go look for Mariah. I think you should go tomorrow, little guy. Nobody else can identify edible plants. Please, Anatoly. You can swim back after looking. Gregor is right, Anatoly. Maybe you'll find...
people are in a time for chaos.
Maybe you'll find Mariah out there. You're right, Mariah's still out there. He still hasn't accepted what happened yet. She doesn't need anyone's help. But we need your help, Anatoly. That's right, Anatoly. Please help us. Let me sleep on it. Okay? No problem, little guy. Everyone shuffles off to their rooms, reading books and knitting to pass time. You go to bed ravenous. Mariah. Something is approaching. Hi, Onion! Don't be a crybaby, it's just me. Onion! Not going to be very sweet today. I'm worried about Anatoly. He's going to cave to peer pressure. Can you stop him from leaving the cabin? You don't answer, Onion. Please? Don't you trust my advice? You shake your head. Got a fun factoid for you. Did you know that leaving out an unpeeled onion in your room absorbs bacteria? It will help prevent colds and ward off viruses. That was a lie. People actually believed it in the 1500s. How embarrassing. Who would believe that? There's even was a doctor in 1919 who tricked people into thinking it was true. Anyways, you know what smells worse than a raw onion left in a room? You! It's been a while since you last bathed, right? You can't remember. You could smell it before I even came into the room. Yikes. So, can you stop Anatoly from leaving? I know he has cabin fever, but this is ridiculous. Anatoly can make his own decisions. Please? We don't need another one stalking the hallways. Tapping on windows. Crying through the radio. You have the sudden urge to scream. Why do you think I've been using the mouse holes to get around? Scared to death that I'll run into her. Don't make me tattle to Cabbage about you. She can be as mean as Potato if you get on her bedside. Just kidding, she's great. Anyways, when the time comes, just tell Anatoly you care about him and you don't want him to leave. Even if it's only for me, okay? You can trust me. Now, if you excuse me, I need to work on some new ice skates. They are for the frying pan tomorrow. Nothing beats sliding around the butter. Later. For once, I wish I got in the app. This is bad. It's all good. It's all fine. We're fine. You completely forget the conversation with Onion. You fall asleep again, still ravenous. Oh, hi, welcome back, Elisa. Everything is peachy. You have a strange dream. A fox is collecting payment from you. You despise him, so you put 2 dogs at the bottom of a sack, then add 6 chickens on top. The fox smiles at you and leaves. At some point in his journey, the fox will eventually open the sack, and the dogs tear the fox in half. Filled with such loathing for the fox, you gave him the only thing you had for food. A storm rages outside. As the snow piles up, you begin to eat wherever you can find. Pillowcases, candles, leather. One day you wake up and you have nothing left to eat. Absolutely nothing. A few days later, you go mad and leave the cabin completely ravenous. Trees begin to look like charred meat. You take a cut out of one, tearing your gums apart by the splinters. Your mouth fills quickly with blood as you wade through the snow. Days later, a deer gallops by, the first creature in the woods to see your corpse. You wake up in a cold sweat. Hi, welcome. It's nice to have you back. Hope work is going well. Something smells terrible in the living room. Someone puked in a corner. You wipe it up with rag to save them the embarrassment. Good morning. Good morning, little guy. Well, Anatoly, what's your decision? I barely slept last night. I could hear her whispers coming from the basement. She kept telling me to go outside. We don't want to rush you, but one of us puked last night. Really? Anatoly, my patience is wearing thin. You have 1 hour to make a decision. Why so quickly? Because I'm not waiting any longer. You can see the glint of Karen's knife under her dress. Yeah, this is fine. We're good. Best to watch out for that knife. The group disperses. Tension seems to be rising. You have 1 hour to kill. What do you want to do? Okay, what should we do? What should we be doing? Should we talk to Karen? Check in on her and her knife? Chat with Anatoly near the basement, where apparently he's been hearing our friend that we presume dead and that we've been eating. Speak with Gregor in the living room. Or should we check in on the Chompets? Maybe they have something interesting to say. Give us another recipe. I'll take a sip in the meantime. No clue. Okay. So as far as hearts, we've been building them up with Karen. I don't know what the hearts do specifically, but maybe we can check in on Karen in the bedroom, see how she's doing, and also give us a chance to check again in the bedroom. Okay, I understand that there are multiple endings to this, so I'll be probably playing it again to get all the information, and then we can figure out the lore out of it. So I think that's what will happen. So I'm fine with kind of leaving Anatoly on the side for this one because we've not been talking to him much. So guys, choose between Karen and the Chompets. Maybe more hearts you have with someone, the safer you are with them. I don't think Karen looks very safe, and we have a lot of hearts. Also, the person with which we had the most hearts before was Mariah, and we ate her. So okay, let's go talk to the Chompets. Maybe they can tell us something interesting. I decided for us. Which Chompet will be in the drawer today? You open it with caution. And nothing can we call our own but death. And that small muzzle of the barren earth, which serves as space and covers for our bones. Oh, sorry, I didn't see you creeping up behind me. I was reciting my favorite line from William Shakespeare. Do you know which play is that from? It wasn't the one with the weird sisters. You take a wild guess. That's right. The Life and Death of King Richard II. Before I came to this cabin, I used to read all of the classics. You asked Potato why he stopped. I can't turn the page with just my tongue. Hell, I can't even nudge a book off the bookshelf. Pathetic, right? You nod. Yeah, I've been watching your progress so far. And I must say, very strange choices, even for someone like you. You've been so nice to these four. Pity I didn't receive the same treatment. Oh well, excuse my ramblings. Are you here for another survival lesson? You shrug. Excellent. No shame in preparing for the absolute worst. 36 hours have passed. You have no food. What happens to your body? For starters, your brain stops craving glucose. But there's good reason for that. Your guts have begun shrinking. Your liver has transformed fatty acids into chemical compounds called ketone bodies. Have I lost you already? There's a book in the living room if you'd rather read about it. You shake your head. Anyways, ketone bodies mimic glucose for the brain and provide you about 2/3 of the energy we need to function. Unfortunately, using ketone bodies gradually acidifies your blood, which can lead to ketoacidosis. But how do you know if you have ketoacidosis? Well, a large amount of acetone is released in your urine and respiratory system. Your breath will smell something like fingernail polish, which smells like... It smells like... I can't remember. No nose to smell now. But looking at you, I bet your breath smells much worse. Here, have another recipe card. You unlocked potatoes recipe. The achievement says you found a recipe that should have never be attempted. I personally wouldn't make it, but you? You have a preference for meals like that, don't you? You don't argue. Let's talk again, okay? I won't be leaving the drawer, far too dangerous to go exploring right now. You shut the drawer and call everyone together for a meeting. Rude. Anatoly, you okay, little guy? Anatoly looks pale, like he's going to pass out. Anatoly, have you made a decision? Yes. I'll help you all out. I promise. Thank you, Anatoly. Big tears roll down Gregor's cheeks. I'll miss you, big guy. I'll miss you, little guy. Thank you, Anatoly. I know this wasn't easy, but this is for the best. Karen. Yes? Gregor looks at you expectantly. Did you want to say something to Anatoly? You say nothing. Oh, Goodbye, Anatoly. Goodbye, everyone. Good luck, little guy. Anatoly has left the cabin. Would the hearts maybe help us tell them to not leave? That's why we had so many possibilities to chat with Mariah in the beginning, because we could have gotten the 5 hearts, maybe? See you soon, little guy. I guess all we can do now is wait. Good night. Karen goes to bed to sleep. I didn't tell him the truth. Gregor is getting choked up. I didn't tell him. Missing him already. Gregor curls up in a couch for the night, turning his back to you. You shut your eyes, quickly falling asleep. You hear scraping on the floor. Found you! You explain how this isn't good time right now. This is no laughing matter. I'm worried about Gregor. He's as tall as a tree, but dumb as a brick. What's the root of that? Another cornbread classic. You're being very unpopular right now. That's a tree reference, get it? Anyways, you need to protect Gregor from the red-haired woman. Cabbage called an emergency trumpet meeting and told me to give you this mission. Protect Gregor at all costs. Understood?
See you later, Becky.
Say nothing. You're fooling nobody with that act. I know you can hear me. Let's go with nonverbal answers, alright? Protect Gregor at all costs. No. Does everyone look like a snack to you? I'll let Cabbage know. She will let you know the punishment later. On a roll today. I'll see you around. Brad hops away, pushing himself for a mouse hole with a small pop. You fall asleep thinking about what Brad told you. You have a strange dream. It's lying on the table in front of you. You take off the glasses first, partially cracked, and set them down next to the workbench. After working the saw, you wrap the cuts in old newspaper. Some of it gets soggy immediately, so you decide to dry the cuts with a towel before wrapping. Much better. You hear something approaching. You clench a fist and get ready to strike whatever's coming for you. You wake up in a cold sweat. Hi? You wake in a completely different place. Did you sleepwalk? You found some meat. Everybody's still asleep. This would be a nice surprise after yesterday's events. You decide to surprise everyone with breakfast. You start by cutting each slice fairly thin. You brown each side in the oven, releasing a unique smell into the air. Karen runs into the kitchen. What is that smell? Give it to me. Now. You don't argue. Karen grabs a cutlet, burning her hands before bringing it to her mouth. She angrily devours it, barely chewing. She grabs another cutlet off the plate and eats it. You thought she was concerned with rationing. Gregor wakes up from the couch and heads into the kitchen. Oh God. Already. Gregor looks conflicted, but he succumbs to the hunger. They always do. Gregor eats his food in a few bites, grabbing more with his hands. It's a great smile. I think she looks amazing. Right? Right. Not crazy at all, Elisa. Tears start streaming down his face, but he doesn't make a sound. You join them quickly, consuming the meat on the table. I can think straight again. We'll be out of here in no time. No need to ration. Karen is sounding more determined than before. Press X for doubt. I'm going to lie down on the couch. Try to keep this foot down. Gregor crawls in onto the couch, turning his back to you. Karen leans in close to whisper. I'm glad Mariah and Anatoly are gone. They were stopping us from bonding properly. How did you get so good at it? You tell Karen. After one bite, it just made me feel whole again. Even with the nightmares, it's worth it. It took a few nights, but I fought back. Now it's all I can think about. I read the book on necropsy. The text is ancient, but the diagrams are beautifully drawn. Very descriptive. How many years did it take you to perfect your art? You tell her. Yeah, right. I used to tell Mariah that you weren't funny, but that's not true.
Sorry about that. You've grown on me. Karen pauses deep in thought. You know Gregor can't swim, right? He'd be the next to leave, but he doesn't stand a chance outside. They always seem to come back, right? One way or another. Why wait for him to come back? Karen hands you a vial of liquid. I think you know what needs to be done. This is strong anesthetic. I want you to sleep into Gregor's mug tonight. He won't feel any pain until he wakes up. All you have to do is stand back and let me work on him. This request is beyond extreme. Will you do this for me? Yeah, not strange at all. I think she wants to open up our friend. Why? Why don't you do it? I need to psych myself up for what's next. This is my first time and I want it to be perfect. Sure. Her stun locked. I knew you would. Thank you. She's learning quickly. You definitely think Karen will remember that. Your relationship is stronger. Karen hands you a vial of mysterious liquid and you add it to Gregor's mug. Gregor? It's been a while since you've had some water. Come drink with us. Gregor looks frightened. Can't stop thinking about the little guy. The storm just never ends. I miss Anatoly and Mariah. Let us toast to Anatoly and Mariah. They'll always be inside of us, Gregor. Can't change that now. Gregor begins to weep. You're right. Have you ever eaten raw meat, Gregor? Oh, I love raw meat. As a side note, I love raw meat. Adore it. My mother and I would eat it like as snack while she was cooking, which would make my grandma very upset because she was like, you guys are going to get sick. I don't eat it anymore, but I love it. What? Eating raw meat is one of life's greatest gambles. Get deadly sick, or... Gregor slowly puts the meat into his mouth, ignoring the smell. Choose it better. Choose it between sobbing. I'll never forget the first time I met Anatoly. I was chopping firewood outside the house, getting ready for the winter. Anatoly came over, a butterfly net filled with them. He introduced himself and asked me if I wanted to hold one of the butterflies. Never held one before. He told me not to crush it between my large paws. Anatoly. Karen, where did you get this water? Would you do anything to save your friends, Gregor? Of course. Gregor's eyes start to droop. I think it's best to have an early bedtime tonight. Let me help you onto the couch, Gregor. Yeah, I get it. Texture can be weird. Yeah. Thank you, Karen. Gregor passed out. Thank you. I'll handle the rest. If he screams, please ignore it. Okay? You don't want to interrupt Karen with this. You leave her alone, going into the bedroom and crawling into bed Anatoly slept in. You fall asleep almost instantly. Wake up, sleepyhead. You are having a nightmare. Who's that? I see you. Mariah? Thanks for letting me practice last night. I think I did a great job. Made us some breakfast this morning to celebrate. Breakfast with what? That's a surprise. Gregor's already finished his. Took a few hours though. Come on, let's eat. Get out of bed and head to the living room. Why? He's a little weak from the blood loss, but don't worry. Bandaged him up like a field medic. Why? What is it, Gregor? Where am I? Maybe if you spent as much time reading books as chopping wood, you would have noticed the pages I was bookmarking in the necropsy book. What are you talking about? Do I have to spell it out for you? You're useless. You can't swim. You could... How could you help us if you immediately drowned? What? I put some of your limbs away for safekeeping. That leg was pretty tasty earlier, huh? Gregor goes pale. How's that for a big breakfast? Gregor looks at you. Don't even think about crawling away. If you leave this couch, I'll end you. We'll eat your fresh arm when everything else is gone. Let me start cooking some more of your leg. I'll leave you two alone to chat. This has gone too far. Hey. All I wanted was to keep everyone alive and together. But I failed. Are you disappointed in me? No. Thank you. That means a lot to me. Growing up, my mother always made sure I never went hungry. Seconds, thirds, fourths. I was never satisfied. One day on my way home from school, I was walking past the town inn. Something smelled amazing. It was coming from a pile of trash. I dug through it and discovered a bag, a meal that was fresh out of the oven. At least that's what I thought. I became severely ill with food poisoning, dry heaving into the toilet for hours. My mother rubbed my back and eventually carried me to bed. Like everywhere else, I was just here for food. I'll never get this foul taste out of my mouth. She's going to keep eating me. I'm sorry. Getting too lightheaded to hold a good conversation. She's going to torture me again. You know that, right? You nod. Gregor grows a little more pale. Can you cover me with a blanket? I'm cold. This cabin, everything about it chills me to the bones. Please consider it my dying wish. Yes. Thank you. Much warmer now. Watch out for that knife, okay? Gregor begins to look at peace. I am. He watched the last of Gregor's air escape his lungs. Oh, the achievement says Gregor has left the cabin. Ew. What the hell do you think you're doing? You tell Karen that Gregor gave up. We could have kept him alive for another week. What's wrong with you? No matter. Plenty of food left now. Karen leaves you alone. You head to the kitchen to try and find other remains. Gregor. You look at the pile of dishes and your mind starts to wander. Let's play hide and seek. Hi, Cabbage. What nice music you have there.
There's 5 of us to find. Can you find all of us? Red-haired woman should know where the basement key is. And I bet one of us is hiding down there. She's wiggly something on the rocking chair right now. Watch out for that knife. Probably best to avoid the knife. Wait. Isn't that your knife? Why did you let her have it? You shrug. As the leader of the Chompettes, it's important to find us all. So please don't forget any of us. Good luck. Cabbage rolls away and tries to hide. Why would Cabbage want to play hide and seek right now? You've been neglecting the Chompettes lately. Can't hurt to play along with them, right? You go talk to Karen in the living room. Looks like Karen's just slicing away at a block of wood. Gregor's remains have been stored for safekeeping. Scrubbed all of the blood out of the couch to save you the trouble. Yes? Have you seen the basement key anywhere? Wasn't it in the kitchen?
Everybody be ready, it's incoming.
You can't remember. I haven't seen the key. Maybe one of the Chompettes can help you find it in the kitchen. You decide to go look for it. Thankfully, there's not too many places for Cabbage to hide. Where do you want to check first? Cauldron. You hear some rustling around. Found her. She always picks the same hiding spot.
Cabbage!
You found me! Well done. As leader of the Chompettes, getting through those mouse holes is a chore. Can't find any Chompettes to push me through. You'll help me out, right? Cabbage just joined the party. 4 Chompettes to go. What's next, Cabbage? Glad you asked. Keep it up, maybe you'll be a member of the Chompettes in no time. You asked Cabbage about the basement key. Did you forget again? It's right in that nasty oven. There's nothing but a big pile of ashes in there. You found the basement key. There it is. That's the room where we found Potato. Check behind the cauldron for another one. You got the basement entrance key. Let's go find Onion. He's hiding in the bedroom. She's making hide and seeks far too easy. Chompette! Find Onion! Cabbage rolls down the hallway. Can't hurt to find Onion, right? Explore the bedroom. I am worried. I don't know where this game is going. Found him. Don't be a crybaby, it's just me.
Onion!
Onion. Today?
Onion!
I'm feeling sweet as sugarcane.
Boy!
Honest. Wow, did you eat something gross? Your breath stinks. Drenched head to toe in sweat too. Could smell you coming a mile away. Gross. Did the red-haired woman scare you or something? You tell Onion everything that happened. Whoa. Sounds like I missed some messed up stuff. You get a pass. I'm sorry to hear about Mariah, Anatoly, and Gregor. But yikes. 3 people dead in less than a month? Not as bad as 5 people in one night though, right? I would probably lose my lunch if I had to see that again. Anyways, don't worry, I got your back. Onion has joined the party. Yeah, basement. Why do we have to go to the basement? Glad to have you join us, Onion. No problem, Cabbage. I think I heard Brett making noise in the living room. You know how loud he can get.
Cabbage!
Brett? The one and only. Trumpets! Let's move out. Your party is quickly expanding. 3 trumpets left. You're getting a terrible headache. Your face is feeling numb. Your legs aren't moving. Oh well. You do some timed breathing exercises for a few minutes. That seemed to help! I can't. Time to get that bread. You proudly strut up the living room, happy to be alive. You hear Brett come out of the mouse hole. He's taking his sweet time. Found me. Everyone's secretly favorite trumpets, Brett. Don't you loathe me? My cousin Cornbread told me that one. He has hundreds, no thousands of terrible puns. He's my role model. So what do you need? You tell Brett about gathering the trumpets together. That's pretty crumbly idea. Remember what happened last time? With Potato. I mean, we're going against the whole grain here. Do you really think we want to go back downstairs?
Cabbage!
Bread, we need your help finding Potato. Stupid guy, come help. I prefer what Baba Yaga got on chicken legs instead of basement. Yeah, but we found chicken bones under the house, which I would never let the trumpets down. No need to pass my culinary quiz. I'm coming with you. Brett has joined the party. That's great, Brad. Glad to have you on board, Brad. Of course. Wait. Are you drooling? All 3 trumpets are staring at you. Are you thinking of eating us? You accidentally lick your lips.
Cabbage!
Snap out of it.
The people are in a time for cake.
What's happening to their voices? You already ate. We are no good for that. You glutton. Did they pass out? Holy cow, get them up. So heavy. You stumble to your feet. Let's go find Raspberry and never speak of this again. I think I heard her over by the basement door. Perfect. Trumpet. Moozy out. You have 3 trumpets in your party. 2 more to go. Your head feels like it's going to crack open. Your hands have gone completely numb. This one is lasting longer than the others. You focus on wiggling your toes for a minute. You didn't pass out cold on the floor. Yes. Oh. 2 more to go. You go check out the basement door. Where is she? You feel a chill run down your spine. Goosebumps are all over your body. She's here. I'm saving. Everything turns silent. You can almost hear her breathing. Raspberry? You can't sneak up on me. Don't ever try that again. Surprise! Found you, Raspberry! Wow, it's very nice to see you, Cabbage. We wouldn't leave you behind, Raspberry. Honest, we need your help finding Potato. Our combined Chompat detective skill says he's in the basement. Oh yeah? Let's find Potato and get out of here. Raspberry has joined the party. One more to go. Don't worry, the basement is already unlocked. Oh crap, the red-haired woman is coming over here. Chompets? Let's hide out. Oh, for Chompet's quickly escape. You pretend to be studying the basement door. You hear Karen creeping up behind you. Found you. You can see the knife out of the corner of Karen's dress. I don't know if I can wait any longer. Show me where you keep hiding the meat. Let's tear them apart piece by piece. Just like Gregor. Karen looks like she's ready to bury the knife into you. What do you want to do? Tell her about the basement. So that's why it's locked. Open it. I have to see the room. You open the basement door. I don't like the music. Thank you. I'll bring up some cutlets and we'll have a great dinner. Okay? See you soon. Karen descends the staircase into darkness. You locked the basement door. Did you? Did you just lock the door? You block out her screams of rage. Given enough time, they will end. You crawl into bed and go to sleep. Sorry, I turn around to look at stream and all I see is Bix large eye emote just staring at me. You slept in today. The pounding has completely stopped. You really need to go to the bathroom. You decide to open your eyes. You must have walked to the bathroom last night. The glow of the candle is oddly comforting. The candle blew out, and the door is locked. You find a flashlight in the corner of the bathroom and turn it on. What do you mean you're in the dark but you're not alone? What do you mean? I'm going to cry. Click on the objects around the bathroom to get more information or find hidden clues. If you're stuck, just wait a little bit to see the glint of objects to inspect around the bathroom. Just move around your cursor to search the room. This bathtub is filthy. It will need more than a little elbow grease to get these stains out. You notice a note underneath. May 4th, 1794. This notice shall serve as a summon to the Zakopane courthouse. You are being accused of the following crimes: public disturbance, foul language and demeanor, refusal to testify at previous court cases, refusal to agree to a search warrant of property. Your hearing is scheduled October 20th. Failure to attend will result in your immediate arrest and penalties up to hanging. Sincerely, Judge Constancy Lutz. You take the court summon letter with you. Oh, I found all of the hidden notes. Cool. Someone forgot to restock the toilet paper. Disgusting. This is the scariest thing you've ever seen.
Cabbage.
Hi, Cabbage.
Oh.
Are you locked in the bathroom again? You tell her about the candle being blown out. Haha. Maybe you just need to try wiggling it a little bit. You unlock the bathroom door. Sometimes the simplest method is the best one. Excuse me, need to conduct the next secret trumpet meeting. Later. You quickly make your escape. Well, getting locked in the bathroom is enough excitement for one day. You get under the covers and quickly fall asleep. Wake up, sleepyhead. Karen? Karen? Just your imagination again. Karen can still be alive, right? No, somebody's at the door. You grip the doorknob tightly, getting ready for what's next. That can't be the real Gregor. You determine the hunt has officially begun. Events like these are rare. Creating vengeful spirits is difficult. In this state, they'll try giving you a heart attack, push you down a flight of stairs, or cause you to wander into an early demise. The rain has stopped. You decide to go look out the window. Oh, hi! The floodwaters are completely gone. Karen would be excited to see this. Shame she's rotting in the basement. No good reason to leave the cabin. Plenty of food here now. You've been so busy you've forgotten to eat. You head to the kitchen for a snack. Karen's hiding spot was too obvious. You grab some meat from behind the wood pile. You take a few bites of it. You lost more of your humanity. Not fresh enough. Oh well. You decide to crawl back to the bed and get a little extra sleep. You have a strange dream. The clouds have parted, the rain has gone away. You wake up in cold sweat. Is this another trick or... Good morning. She's still sticking around. You head to the kitchen to get breakfast. Yeah, long sleeper. The meat is gone. That noise was coming from the living room. Anatoly? Nobody's here. Some deep scratches are dug into the wood by the couch. Something is approaching. What's making that noise? It sounded like it was coming from the basement door. You go over to investigate. Stay away from the basement. A cold wind is blowing through the hole in the door. You get goosebumps all over your arms. Is this a... You wake up in a cold sweat. It's raining again. They're taunting you with dreams of a sunny day. You get out of bed and head to the living room. couch still smells like Gregor's sweat. Should you have stopped her? You already did. The couch is still comfortable even after Gregor imprinted on it. You decide to take a nap, which quickly turns into a sleep. You must have woken up too early today. The cabin living room is pitch black. You pick up a flashlight nearby to explore the darkness. Hi, Anatoly. Anatoly. The first note you ever received. Thinking about the messenger puts a smile on your face. Oh, thank you. Hmm? You notice a note sticking out from one of the books. I know you've been ignoring my letters, so I'm begging you, please bring back my daughter safely, or I will need to get the others involved. I have left payments outside the door and I will pay any price. Please let her go. We don't have to involve anyone else. You take the mother's note with you. You lay back down on the couch, drifting back to sleep. You slept walked again. You can hear Potato mumbling in the drawers. Welcome back, Becky. Everyone's dead. Oh, it's you again. Tell me, your first week with the others, where did you sleep? You think for a minute, but you come up with nothing. It's worse than I imagined. Do you remember any concussions? Still nothing? You would routinely collapse around the cabin. Slept walked into walls too, even fell down the basement stairs. I can't believe you haven't broken your neck yet. You seem to survive almost anything, right? Must be that addiction to meat. Or something else. Would you share that secret with me? No. Still have some common sense left in you. Tell me, what was the plan after locking her in the basement? Having her starve to death with 3 corpses already down there, plenty of rainwater? She'll be much stronger than the last time you saw her. Go downstairs, put an end to this. I don't care if you come back alive. Maybe the redhead woman will let all of us move on. Or will she act like you? You ignore Potato, heading to the basement door. It's been enough days, right? You open the door and prepare for the worst. It's just a staircase. Nothing to be scared of. You begin to descend. Something is approaching. Can you hear me? I've been down here the entire time. It's been so good to see you again. There's plenty of bread down here. Why aren't you saying anything? Anatoly's down here. Come have some bread with us. They always try things like this. You're not falling for this one. Why aren't you listening to me? There's bread down here. Loads of it. Fine. Down here, beware of Karen. She's ill beyond repair. And she will rip the flesh from your bones. We'll speak again. You feel Mariah leaving the staircase. You continue your descent. The walls, they are a mix of dirt and soot. Something is approaching. I'm glad I found you. The rain outside has stopped. Did you hear the knocking behind you? Another truck. Everyone else is upstairs. Mariah was worried sick about you. You tell Gregor about speaking with Mariah. Guess I can't lie to you, huh? If you won't come upstairs with me, please turn on the light when you reach the room. I want to see the look on your face when the light bulb turns on. You nod. Thank you. Thanks for letting me lick the bowls clean. Oh, you heard my cat? I'm so sorry. Did that scare you? I thought you guys couldn't hear it. We'll meet again soon. Beware of Karen. You feel Gregor leaving the staircase. You descend deeper into the abyss. The air pressure down here feels heavier. You touch your ears. Blood is leaking out. Something is approaching. Oh my god, thank you. Anatoly. Oh, got scared immediately. The light. Okay, good. Oh, but you still be fending off the glutton Gregor right now. You tell Anatoly about meeting with Gregor and Mariah. Oh, you don't want to pick onions outside? You shake your head. Guess there's no fooling you, huh? You ask Anatoly where Karen is. Below us. Waiting to devour you. Down here, the whispers have told me about you. How long did you leave them in there? Beware of Karen. She'll wipe that smug smile off your face. See you again soon. You feel Anatoly leaving the staircase. You grit your teeth and keep going. Your feet finally hit solid ground on the basement. Something doesn't feel right. Oh, she spoke in English. You feel around the walls blindly and locate the light switch.
Hello.
Hi, Cabbage. You've come so far, proud of you.
Cabbage.
As leader of the Chompettes, I wanted to let you know we have your back. No matter what happens down here, just call out and we'll be here. Honest, wouldn't let you die down here. When you least expect it, we'll roll with you. You can't sneak up on me. But sneaking up on you, extremely easy. Too much wax in your ears. Raspberry. Don't get on Raspberry's bad side. Your ears must have much dirt in them. They could probably grow potatoes. How punny, yeah. We'll have to work on those jokes, Potato. Sure. Weren't you hiding in the basement room? I wouldn't miss a killing for the world. Just remember, down here, you can call on us. We'll help you out in a bind. And if you get lost down there, please don't go into the room. It's the only place we won't go. That's correct, Potato. Thank you for coming along with us. It's not a change of heart because you'll never really had one. I don't think you should come with us. The only joke here is you, Potato. That's enough. Chompettes, let's help out. I don't know how much longer I have of the game at this point. It's been 3 hours. It's 9 p.m. Wait,
Let me double check people's schedules. Just a second. I need a minute. Because I could save and we can get back to this tomorrow and also see other possible endings. But I'm also so intrigued. Let me check Gilded. No, Obituary is streaming in a couple of hours. So, okay. Fine. Let's keep going for a little longer. If in half an hour we're not done, we'll continue tomorrow. Anyway, I think we're back in it tomorrow to see other possible endings and get more lore. How does that sound, gang? Sounds good. Let's go. You feel around the wall blindly and locate the light switch. Took you long enough. Oh! It's actually a fight! Let's end this. You should have kept the door locked. Save game. Save game. Attack. You attack Karen with a lunge. You barely land a soft punch. Karen sprints towards you. You feel blood running down your arm. Karen cackles. I'll throw you in the floods. Dodge? Dodge this. Blood is running down your side. Karen licks her lips. Looks like she's plotting her next attack. You called on me first because I'm the leader, right? The trumpets are ready to help you down here. Watch out for that knife. Haha. Please survive, we want to play hide and seek again. Trumpets, help out. Cabbage has filled you with hope. You gain 5 HP. Karen is mumbling to herself. Karen catches her breath. It's over. Should have kept the door locked. Barely land a soft punch. Karen sprints towards you. You feel blood running down your arm. Karen cackles. I'll throw you in the floods. Onion, hi. No crying down here, okay? Let me look at your ear. Blood grows. Your eyes begin to water. Hey, what did I tell you about crying? You got this, champ. Good luck. Onion makes you feel a little better, but only a little bit. You gain 5 HP. Karen looks confused. She caught you talking to them. You try to reason with Karen. Don't speak to me. She looks like she's plotting her next attack. Dodge? No. She surprised you. Let's go. Karen catches her breath. It's over. Should have kept the door locked. Okay. Attack. Yeah. I don't really care who dies here. You're both awful. Good luck. But the woods cut pretty deep. You gained 5 HP. Karen looks confused. She caught you talking to them. Karen grins at you. Hi, Bread. I secretly eat everyone's favorite trumpet, but I owe all of this to my cousin Cornbread. Razzle. You point out that Razzle was one of Onion's relatives. Oh, haha. It's getting harder and harder to recall any long-term memories. Is Onion my sibling? You shake your head. Oh, haha. Good luck. Bread. You gain 5 HP. Karen is mumbling to herself. Karen clenches her left fist. You can see the veins. Karen smiles at you.
You're going to taste better than Gregor. Oh, should have kept the door locked. I don't think I'm winning this one. I want to see what Raspberry tells me. Raspberry. Oh, it's my Raspberry. It's a lie creating by Cabbage. You know me by now, and I've never acted merry. Correct? You nod. What are you going to do if you win? Devour the red-haired woman? Or leave her corpse to stick out the basement? We both know your answer. Let's end this. You feel a flood of emotion from the trumpets. Anger, sadness, joy, determination. They have imbued a second wind inside you. You get ready for Karen's next attack. Down! Karen quickly stumbles down the hallway, turning left at the end. You're hobbling after her, but the basement is getting darker and darker. You can hear the small echoes of Karen's footsteps in the distance. You're getting lightheaded again, a cool liquid is coming out your ears. You almost trip a few times and move downwards. Your shoes begin sticking to the ground. This area has a door in each direction. You head east, opening the door. You feel Karen's presence close by. Welcome. We've been waiting. Turn on the light. Where's Karen? She's ravenous, completely ravenous. Lost in the abyss, she's will never escape. Fleeing west did nothing. We traded one tragedy for another. Karen will stop your ambitions. Wretch, abomination, horror. Turn on the light and savor your inhumanity. Turn on the light. Turn on the light. Turn on the light. Reap what you have sown. Mariah, Anatoly, Gregor, Karen. I won't forget you. You hear talking upstairs. Thieves? You grab your flaying knife and silently go up the stairs. You'll eat well tonight. The four look completely shocked at the sight of you. She doesn't look like she has the courage to speak. We've been lost for a few days. Your cabin is the only hut we've seen out here. Can we stay here for a few nights? You clear your throat and ask the question you've asked thousands of times. Did you come of your own free will, or were you sent? We were technically sent. Anatoly, we came of our own free will. The woman looks confident in her answer. They answered incorrectly. You clear your throat again, coughing profusely. You may stay in my cabin until you are ready to leave. The group looks terrified of you, as they should be. Wasn't that trail steep? Yeah. The group finally returns to normal. It's forced by the attempt to save face. That walk was brutal, but this cabin is amazing. Big thank you for yelling in my ear. Full kitchen, running water. It really has everything. Finally a place I can read a good book in peace. Rena, check it out. Rena, a cabin all the way out here? What about that psychopath? We lost him a few kilometers ago, don't worry. Doesn't look like anyone's home. Hello? Come on, Rena. Sun is setting. Let's take shelter here just for the night. You sure it's a good idea, Selena? Of course. Front door has a few different ways to lock it. Should keep him at bay if he shows up. Hope there's some snacks in here. Bullock. I guess we don't have a good choice. We'll head back to Zakopane in the morning. Don't worry about it. It's just for one night. You decide to join up with your friends inside. You lock the door. All set. Could you see him out of the window? No, he probably went back to town. Is anyone here? Nope. Yelled and stomped around. Nothing. This cabin is abandoned. Let's stay here for tonight. What? Relax, it's going to be freezing outside tonight, so it's either him or us. Let's avoid making a fire. We don't want him seeing us in the distance. No fire? There's a blanket in the bedroom. You'll be fine, Oleg. This cabin chills me to the bone. We'll need him. Whenever Bullet gets nervous, he tells jokes to break tension. Are you bread? Bread, cabbage, onion. The one talking would be raspberry. Where's potato? Got one of Razzle's classics for you. Yes! Bread. What do you call us snowmen's kids? Children.
Everybody be ready, it's incoming.
Let's split up and search the cabin. See if you can find any food for us to eat tonight. I'll take the bedroom. Leave the living room to me. I'll search the kitchen. No need to help me. You sure? Of course. I know exactly where to look first. I got the Zakopane Junior Baker Award, remember? Selena. Alright, everyone. Let's move out. Help the team search for cabin supplies. Your bond with Selena, Oleg, and Bolek is unbreakable. Focus on exploring the cabin. You only get one choice, so choose wisely. Do you want to help? Who do you want to help out first? Let's go with Bolek. Hopefully Bolek will tell you another joke. Hi, Rena. Pretty weird stuff in here. A weird walking stick, a jar of liquid on the bookshelf. Nothing edible. What about that yarn? You think I'm eating sewing supplies? Hell no, Bolek. Exactly. What about those shoes? How would you cook shoes? Boil them? Duh. Do I look like a shoe-eating guy? Mom says I'm a growing boy. Growing boy in one direction. Haha. Bolek. What area do you want to search first? The walls. What's with this painting? A lightning blast during a severe thunderstorm? Good for the crops. Bolek. The bookshelf. There is nothing interesting on the bookshelf. Is Potato a psychopath? Potato sounded like another victim when they were talking, but the other guys seem angry at Potato. At least Cabbage. So I don't know. Let's search the walls again. You see this note nailed to the wall? You read it. What feud? The author sounds like an old man, right? Walls. What's up with the walking stick? There is a mountains. Everyone needs a walking stick. The bottom of the walking stick is smeared with ash and plant resin. Disgusting. Walls. There's a jar of mystery liquid on the bookshelf. I'll give you 30 zloty to drink it, Bolek. What? Maybe make it 50. Sure, drink it up. Bolek brings his nose before immediately putting it back on the bookshelf. It smells awful. There's stuff floating in it. You don't need to drink it, Bolek. Unless you want to make 60. Hell no. Drink the jar of mystery liquid? I'd say no. You put the jar back on the shelf. Not taking any chances this far from Zakopane. Bookshelf. You look at the books on the top shelf. There's a variety of wilderness books up here. Anything good, Rena? Cooking off the land, foraging guides, skinning and taxidermy. Stuff that might be useful if you're stuck here a while. How long is a while? With Oleg? Few hours tops. Check the books. There's a variety of crafting books up here. Anything good? Carpentry, metalworking, tailoring. Stuff that might be useful for nothing good, Bolek. Bolek reads a few titles. Whoever owns these are creepy as hell. Thankfully, they aren't here anymore. Bookshelf. Bottom shelves. Really boring books are down here. Yikes. Walls? Huh? You see the outline of a trapdoor below the left window. Bolek? There's a trapdoor here. Whoa, good eyes, Rena. My nails are nubs. Can you get the edges? Got it. It's a very shallow hidden compartment. Bummer. Look like there's an O here. Hi, stop pretending like you aren't. How I was good. I did a good job. Please tell me what the doing wrong. Teach me the secret. Huh? You take the bad job letter with you. Bolek, take a look at this. Did a toddler write this? I don't think so. Why did the music stop? Nothing else along the walls. Meet up with Selena and Oleg. Bookshelf. Anything good down there? Bolek, if you need books to put you to sleep, this is a gold mine. Whoa. Like tips of breathing exercises, counting sheep? No. Bolek. Got a classic rise up for you. What did the mummy cow say to the baby cow? I gave up. It's past your bedtime. That wasn't a bad joke. One, Bolek. Bookshelf? There isn't any time to waste reading books. It's time to check on Selena and Oleg. I think we've looked everywhere, Bolek. Let's see what Selena and Oleg have found. Thank you for being here, Becky. It was great to have you. See you soon. Sounds good. You reconvene with the other two. Okay. I'll save the game. I feel like we have quite a bit to go still. And I want to savor it. And also, I'm pretty sure we'll go back and do the other choices tomorrow. So, Catherine stream turns into more cooking companions. Let me see who else is streaming right now. Ooh. We have... Oh, the Nameless Nerd is playing Ranch Simulator. Let's go say hi. But guys, this was great. Thank you for being here.
The people are in a time for chaos.
It was lovely. It's great to be back. Let me prepare the raid. At some point I will make a raid message. I swear. But the raid has been created. So again, if you guys have not done it yet, Daily Pal to help Palestine. If you want to look up the Stop Killing the action stuff that you can do to help preventing video games from being blocked, please click on the link that is pinned. And this was great. I will see you all tomorrow. And have a great rest of your day. Love you all so much and see you soon. Bye-bye.